What's up guys, I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never and welcome back to another one of my videos. If you enjoy this style of content, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, none of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, now we're going to go ahead and start off with our usual Bitcoin technical analysis update. Now, if you guys have been watching my previous content, I've been talking about how Bitcoin is trading in this bull flag. And I said bull flags break up 68% of the time. Now, the issue that I have had with the bull flag though is that the stochastics are extremely overbought right now. This is one of my biggest concerns still about the breakout. I know a lot of people are feeling great about the market right now, however, we are still not back above key levels. You'll notice right now that we are actually starting to push up close to the 200-day moving average, which is this yellow line. Based on our interaction with this level, we will learn a lot more about Bitcoin in the short term. I'll be honest with you guys, a likely scenario is that we do get rejected off of this level. Obviously, that's not guaranteed, and I would love to see us push through this level, but I don't like that the stochastics are extremely overbought. So there's a chance that we would see price action come up here, get rejected, and then potentially come back down and retest the 21-day moving average right here. And while it would retest the 21-day, the stochastics would actually have a chance to reset. And then we could see price action actually break above the 200-day. And then once price action finally breaks above the 200-day, what you were looking for is a bullish retest off of that level yet again before the actual breakout. I'm not saying it has to play out exactly like this, but oftentimes what you will see before price action actually breaks out is something similar. You'll see a retest of the 200-day, rejection, retest of the 200-day, rejection, retest of the 200-day, rejection, retest of the 200-day, rejection. And then you finally have the breakout above it, and then price action comes down and gets a bounce off of the 21-day in this case. A lot of the time it will be off of the 200-day again, but in this case price action bounced off of the 21-day. You're looking for something similar yet again, but do not get impatient with the market right now. I still think there's a great chance that we have bottomed from a macro standpoint, but that doesn't mean that we have bottomed in the short term. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over the weekly time frame, but I'm very bullish on the weekly for Bitcoin. If you guys have been watching my content, I've been talking about how we have had a support and resistance flip. Previous resistance then becomes support. In addition, we have extremely oversold stochastics, and if you look at the M2 global liquidity, it is breaking out right now. And oftentimes the M2 global liquidity front runs breakouts. Breakout on the global liquidity, breakout on Bitcoin, breakout on global liquidity, breakout on Bitcoin, breakout on global liquidity, breakout on Bitcoin. Global liquidity is breaking out right now, but Bitcoin hasn't had the breakout. So again, Bitcoin looks fantastic on the weekly time frame, but I'm not convinced that the short-term breakout is here yet. I would like to see the daily stochastics reset without giving up key levels. Now, if we take a look at Hoppy, you can see that Hoppy has actually had a very nice bounce. Hoppy's back above 10 million. It's actually at a $10.3 million market cap. In my previous video, what I was telling you guys to watch on Hoppy is to see if we could put in a higher low. I was saying that we did not want to see price action come down here and lose this level. And as of right now, we have absolutely put in a higher low. And now Hoppy's getting a very nice breakout to the upside. Obviously, the biggest question for Hoppy though is going to be whether or not Bitcoin can actually sustain the breakout. If Bitcoin falls back down, then you can probably expect Hoppy to fall back down as well. But right now, Hoppy actually looks very good. And honestly, for Hoppy, right now, we're basically sandwiched between two levels. You need to be watching whether or not we can get back above these highs or whether or not we break beneath the lows. If Hoppy breaks beneath the lows, then that's not going to be a very good look at all. But if Hoppy can break above 4.02919, then that could be very bullish. So that's the main thing you need to be watching from a technical analysis standpoint. As always though, just understand that meme coin technical analysis can be very hit or miss. The reality is that they are heavily driven based on hype and they are a gamble regardless. But as a lot of you guys know, Hoppy has a very strong community, so if the market can get back on track, then I don't personally see any reason that Hoppy can't as well. When you look at their X account, they're still growing every single day. And they're continuing to post on here every day or multiple times a day. And what's cool is you can see posts like this 5 hours ago: Monday checklist, survive Earth, enjoy coffee, cake, and read Hoppy. And you can see that they actually have a little Hoppy book. This is the kind of stuff that I personally love to see with meme coins. They start to be integrated into real life. In general though, there's still not a whole lot to go over with Hoppy right now. The reality is that Bitcoin and Ethereum are going to have a major impact on the market. And in order for Hoppy to break out, you also need to see Ethereum break out. Now, I'm not really going to go over technical analysis, but Ethereum still looks like a falling knife on the weekly time frame. We need to see Ethereum get back above key levels before we can expect meme coins to start breaking out again. That's just the reality of the situation. All of that being said though, if you guys are interested in joining a like-minded community and getting into projects super early, then I also recommend taking a look at my Discord. We're in the market every single day. And as a lot of you guys know, I first posted a buy alert for Hoppy at a $580,000 market cap. At its peak, you could have been up a 253x. Just to put that in perspective, a $1,000 investment could have turned into over $250,000. So if this is the kind of community that you wish to be a part of, you'll find the link right here on my YouTube homepage. I'd love to see you guys in here. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments how high do you guys think Hoppy will go this bull run. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.